What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another video. First of all, apologies that there was no video last week, but I had a pretty good reason not to. So I was in hospital. I felt like shit, felt like I was dying, just wasn't a good time. So obviously there wasn't much content filmed last week because yeah, most of it I was in hospital. Why was I in hospital? They still don't know. So I woke up one morning with severe abdomen pain, felt really sick, wasn't a good time, got up, took myself to work, still very uncomfortable. By the evening of the first day, the pain subsided a little bit, still very uncomfortable, but nowhere near as much pain as I was. Next day, woke up, pain was okay, wasn't too bad. And then by about 3 o'clock that day, the worst pain I have ever experienced in my life. It was horrible. Literally to the point that I couldn't move. I was in so much pain. Bear in mind, guys, like, I've got a pretty high pain threshold. Obviously, I cage fight, I box. I've cut off parts of my ear. Like, my pain threshold is pretty good. I have never felt pain like this. It was horrendous. So I got taken to hospital, drugged up, put morphine in me, still didn't kill the pain. This was all abdomen pain as well, so all of it directly in the stomach, just horrible. They did tests on me on the first day, had a CT scan, blood work, some morphine for the pain, other painkillers that they put inside me. I have no idea what by this point. I was just like, give me anything. So then they didn't find anything. So they sent me home. Gotta love the NHS. Still in a lot of pain, couldn't sleep that night, very uncomfortable. Pain dropped from a 10 out of 10, went down to about a 7. But then the next day, it spiked back up. So back to the hospital we go. This time they were a little bit more helpful. Again, painkillers the moment I got in there. They did more tests, they did more blood work, they did an ultrasound on the abdomen this time, but still couldn't find anything. They had theories of what it could be, but they just didn't know. So the new test that they didn't show anything as well. So yet again, they sent me home. This time they sent me home with about 6 different tablets to take multiple times a day, which did help the pain a little bit, so can't complain there. So then I was back at the doctor's the next day to try and get more tests done, but again, our wonderful NHS system, it takes a while. For those of you that are not from the UK, the NHS is our like free healthcare system. Yes, we are very lucky to have free healthcare in the UK, but it comes with a price because it's shit. So waiting times are ridiculously long. Hospitals and doctors are like so busy, so full, you have to wait hours to be seen. So the first day that I actually had the pain, I did go to the hospital, but it was a 7-hour wait to even be seen, so I left. So yeah, it does come with its prices. And then all of that, at this point, I asked, I was like, can I train? And they were like, yeah, if you can tolerate the pain, shouldn't actually make it worse. So I was like, sweet. So I'm going to show you the session that I did. Went into the gym, just had a little arm session because I was like, right, let's take it easy. But that is the only gym session that I did that week. So hence no video. But then I thought, let's put this all together. Let's tell you the story. Let's show you the gym workout. And tell you why there was no video that week. And then tests are still ongoing. I've got more blood work today. I've got sticking a camera down my throat tomorrow. Might film that, might not, we'll see. So yeah, they don't actually know what was wrong with me. But yeah, so I'll keep you updated. I'll let you know if they ever find out what was wrong with me. Right now, the pain is a lot better. Still uncomfortable, probably about a 3 out of 10, but I've got to work. I've got a child to feed, I've got a child to look after, I've got to work, I need the money, so all fun and games. But yeah, so that being said, I'll show you my little bicep workout now. This is my normal bicep routine. I didn't change the routine just because I was feeling like shit. So this is the normal routine. You've not seen my bicep routine yet, so here we go. Hope you enjoy. Okay guys, so here is my bicep routine. Obviously I'm taking it a little bit lighter currently because of being in hospital, so I'm not trying to push the body too hard, but there's still ways that we can train to make it efficient. As you can see here, I'm curling up, nice squeeze at the top, slow eccentric movement on the way down, and guys, you will feel it. It's you slow reps down. There's different ways to progressive overload the muscle. You can either increase the weight, you can increase the reps, or you can slow down a movement. So you can still train without heavy weights. Don't get me wrong, we all like lifting heavy weights and it is one of the most efficient ways to do it, but there's still other ways to do it as well. So that is what I had to do for this week to obviously recover from being in hospital, and didn't want to push it too hard. So that was exercise 1. Exercise 2, we've got the preacher bench here. Again, as you come up, nice squeeze at the top, slow on the way down. So as well as having to like adjust my training slightly, there's other things that I've had to train because of being in hospital. Currently, I am not allowed caffeine, no coffee, no Monster, so life is pretty shit. On top of that, I'm not allowed to eat a large quantity of food. Obviously, I was currently in a bulk, so I'm having to change my goals and plans. Am I still going to compete? We're going to have to see what happens with this stomach issue. It is still the intention to compete, but we've just got to wait and see. But currently, instead of the bulk, we have switched to a cut because I can't eat large quantities of food at the moment. So let's make the most of this. Let's cut down a little bit, pull back some body fat, and then get ready to bulk again properly soon. And then this is my final exercise for bicep. We've got some hammer curls. Again, squeeze at the top, try and slow it on the way down. And that is all I do for biceps, guys. I do 2, sometimes 3 movements, and that is it. Hope you enjoyed it. So I am going to wrap the video up here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help the channel. And we'll see you in the next one.